We're standing outside Rice Dining Hall, where most of the activity at camp, well, a good deal of the activity at camp takes place, especially if you consider eating fine food as one of the prime activities. Off to the right, you see the back of the sign that we just looked at from the main road coming in. You can kind of see it off to the right under that big tree is where the road to the exit comes in. Rice Dining Hall is open from the early birds get here before 7 o'clock to make coffee and maybe eat a bagel or two before the main crew comes in to set up for breakfast, and then that's where breakfast takes place and maybe announcements for the day and whatever needs to be said. And then we have lunch and dinner there. And in the evening, even though there's a campfire out here every night, unless it's really raining, some folks bring board games and have inside things that they like to do where they meet people and, let's do this or let's do that. Some of the women like to knit, show each other stitches, which happens to be going right now, even though we're not at camp. It's June 10th. Not much is set up yet. Off to the right here is the building where welding will take place. The white thing on the right is the flagpole, so if you need to orient yourself, the flagpole is right across from Rice Dining Hall, and from the exit you can see it from when you come in. And, so welding will take place in there because that's where the electric is in the 220. And as we come around, we have a couple of cabins over there in the background. I don't know how quiet it is over there, but I know some people prefer those cabins. There must be some reason to it. There's a little stream that goes there, there's a bridge, and then there's a big meadow out in the back where people who come with trailers or pop-ups or tents or whatever stay back there. As we come around here, we come to the pavilion. And again, people sit out there for various reasons. There's activities that take place in there when the tables are moved out of the way. Sometimes we have Tai Chi in there if they can't do it out by the basketball court. Line dancing takes place in there. Some of the evening activity takes place in there when we need a nice open space in the outdoors for, when it's nice and cool out. I actually can't remember what else takes place in there at the moment. Next, we have another cabin. And then the shower room. And the director's house after that. And I'll be right back.
This is it. Now, who's the person that's supposed to do this?
In the director's cabin, usually activities that require a comfortable seat. Last year, Reiki was done in there, and some of the things that require more discussion and less activity are done in there. And then we have the science building. Down there, that white door that you can just barely see is where the Gordart workshop takes place. And that's also woodworking, where the benches were made for Heart of the Catskills last year. We made 4 benches to donate to Heart of the Catskills Humane Society, and the work took place in there because that's where the power tools and all that sort of thing are. So they use, an electric for tools and stuff like that. And then, of course, the pool and the basketball hoop in the way. And swimming takes place, usually there's a buddy system so people can use the pool whenever they want, as long as you have somebody with you. But there are also, some years we have water aerobics or other kind of water exercise that people tend to appreciate. Usually it's in August. This year we're here from August 13th to the 16th, so usually the weather in August is pretty warm. Some folks don't want to go out there first thing in the morning, but it's not too bad. And then, I shouldn't be the one doing this, but everybody else is tied up at the moment. That other building, I really can't say what that is. And then this building here, has the Ford kitchen in it. That's the building where on one year we made for canning we did blueberries with vinegar and like that to make a salad dressing and that sort of thing. And And then at the end of that is this other building, very large building, large space, not a lot of electric or anything, and they did jewelry making and things like that in there. And then somewhere over there is the nurse's office, and I don't know, I don't think those other two buildings are used much by camp. I've never personally had any business over there. And that's all the way around. We're back to woodworking again, to where the welding workshop takes place. And then of course right behind me here that you didn't get to see when I was walking over here is the pavilion, and I did mention that, and that's where all the outdoor activities take place. So we do have 3 golf carts around here for people who have mobility issues. I mean, you can just catch a ride on a golf cart, and here's where the fire is. It's not too far away, but far enough out that the smoke doesn't bother anybody. And then if I pull back all the way on the zoom, you can kind of get an idea of how far the distance is. And it's really not bad. You get 15 minutes between workshops to make the trek down to the next place. Showers are completely modern, up to date, nice hot water, always hot water. I'm usually in there first in the morning, and sometimes at campgrounds the water's not too hot first thing in the morning, but it's always good here. Haven't had a problem yet, and this is my 5th year. So depending on where you're seeing this, if it's on YouTube, you can leave a comment below. If it's on Facebook, you can leave a comment on the Facebook page or the link where this is posted. Or you can send email to info@4c-camp.org, and we'll see you in the spring, in the summer. Have a great spring. We'll see you in the summer.